come and speak at Rotary clubs, and I have to say that I really like some of the cultural pieces that you do. I think it was who was it? It was the Roman philosopher Cicero said that gratitude is not only the greatest virtue; it's the mother of all virtues. And I think the fact that you guys take time to talk about what you're grateful for is really something positive. I am a former Rotarian myself. When I was in Saratoga, I was in the Rotary Club, and I was a member of, I was a Paul Harris Fellow, I think you know that whole tradition. And I just know how much good work that you do as Rotarians. My wife, when we got married 2 years right after college, after she finished college, we got married, and she got a Rotary scholarship to study abroad. And so she went to Ecuador and took me along, and I spent some time working there with shoeshine boys and their families for a year. And so I'm indebted to Rotary in many ways for all the for their support of our family and some of my year in Ecuador, and I just think that you guys do such great things, and I think you're getting closer and closer to eradicating polio, which is just a tremendous achievement if you think about how big the world is and what a scourge on this world that has been, and we're so close to eliminating that, and it would not have happened without Rotary. Okay, so I want to start with a joke, and there's a new superintendent. He comes into his office, and his predecessor is leaving, and he says to her, do you have any advice for me? And she says, I don't really have any advice now, but here are 3 envelopes, and they're labeled 1, 2, and 3, and when things get bad, open the envelopes, okay? So he's moving along, things are going well, everything's going well in the district, and after a couple of years, things start going bad, right? The district schools are too crowded, the teachers are starting to grumble, some parents, there's a new board election, and all this. So it opens up the first envelope, and it says, blame your predecessor. So, we wouldn't be in this situation if she hadn't done this or that or whatever, and things calm down and things get better and everything moves along a little bit. But then things start to go bad again, and so now there's talk of a recall. There's problems. The superintendent's asked to change boundaries, which is the scourge of all superintendents. It's just one problem after the other. So opens up the second envelope and it says reorganize, and so this person moves to this department, this person is demoted, and everybody's moved around. Things calm down, things get a little bit better, and then things really start going bad. The board